Thunder Trucks.
The Thunder Trucks of the U.S. Diesel Truck Nationals. It's the drag races of the 18-wheelers. 14,000 pounds of truck with all of the aerodynamics of a shoebox as they've never been seen before. This is the unusual and the spectacular action of the Trucks Magazine, U.S. Diesel Truck Nationals, and Motorsport Spectacular from Old Bridge Township Raceway Park in Enlishtown, New Jersey. It is here that tomorrow's technology is born. It is here that the trucking industry gets to strut its stuff. It is here that through the magic of video, you become part of this elite fraternity. You'll also see the new Scania trucks from Sweden, drag racing against America's best. It'll be quarter-mile combat with the Europeans against the Americans. Plus, the all-new Saab 9000 alcohol funny car as it makes its first assault on the American drag strip.
Watch them run. Hear them howl. Feel.
Trucks up to the line with the Swedish Scanias as they race themselves to find out which truck would represent the fleet. After that, it was wrecker versus roll-off. School bus versus dump truck. Dump truck versus cement mixer. And RC versus Canada Dry. These were the working trucks of America that the public had come to see. These were the trucks that would race until the king of the hill was found. Oh yes, some of these trucks weren't your average working trucks. Some of these trucks were built to race. Like the factory show truck from Scania called the Yellow Widow. It blew a turbocharger during practice and with factory assistance at the track was up and running within 30 minutes. Mr. Mickey Biggs in his truck called Goofy, which is obviously not a stock interstate truck. The 00 Gator National. It's a white conventional circle track truck that looked like it was right out of a Road Warrior movie. Two of the strongest and fastest trucks are the Scania Yellow Widow and Mickey Biggs' Goofy. It's the American versus the Swedes in quarter-mile combat. But the warm-up and the staging is the real crowd pleaser. The display of diesel power is indeed grand. As it turned out, Mickey Biggs eventually turned super stock ETs of around 15.5 seconds at about 85 miles per hour to beat the Yellow Widow. Afternoon during one of the intermissions, the funny car of Leif Helander in the left lane took revenge for the Swedes after America's Cape Codder lost in the grass during burnouts and was probably a little gun-shy coming off the line. The Saab turned a camera-wrenching 202.70 miles per hour in just 6.73 seconds. Another awesome display of power came from the jet dragsters in the afternoon romp when they turned high sixes and low sevens in the 250 to 207 miles per hour range. European racers alike depend on their trucks. Leif Helander, driver of the all-new Saab funny car, has a trucking company that backs him up, the Scania people.
I raced 20 years in Sweden, and now I want to try what I can do here with the car.
And you're running a Saab funny car?
Yeah, that's the only one in the world. And it's the fastest Saab in the world because the airplane cannot take it faster than the fastest airplane they have. The best time I have is on this track, I run 665 and 211.
Great, can you show us a little bit about the car?
Yeah. The body is fiberglass I made that myself from a Saab. The changed it so it fits the chassis. The chassis is made in Sweden or my friend. And I use kit black aluminum Hemi, 526 cubic inch, a little more than 2,000 horsepower. And I use 3-disc clutch and a Lenco transmission, 3-speed transmission.
It's rather interesting with the Saab automobile and the Scania truck as a relationship.
Yeah.
How does that work pretty well?
Yeah, in Sweden that's the same company. That's the Saab Scania in Sweden, and I traveling at home with a Scania truck and a tractor trailer. I have it in, so I have the real thing.